In this video, we'll look into message box in VBA. Here, I'll create a procedure sub lst and I'll write the code for the message box. Msgbox. Then the prompt is hello. Here, I'll choose VB exclamation and then welcome. Now let us execute this. Run this. Run. We got hello here, and at the top we got this welcome, that is the title, and hello is what we are given as the first parameter, and VB exclamation is this exclamation mark. So that's how we can write this message box. Now we'll see how to capture the result of the message box in a variable. So I'll declare a variable here in res as VB Msgbox result, and I'll assign to this variable the message box. res is equal to message box, and here, so to capture the message box result, we have to create a brace here, message box hello, and then here I'll take VB about retry ignore comma welcome. Now if res is equal to VB about, then we'll give a message box saying it is about. Else if res is equal to VB ignore, and select this VB ignore, then we'll give the message box ignore. Else the message box would be Msgbox retry. So this is the VB about retry ignore. So we are capturing these three and we are showing it in a message box, whatever the user chooses. So here I end if. Now let us run this. And this is a welcome title hello, and if I say about, click on about, then we got the message box about. So let us run it again and see. Now if I click on retry, so we get the message box retry. Run it again, and if I click ignore, we'll get the message box ignore. So we captured these in a res variable. Here I just shown it in a message box, but you can use this variable anywhere by capturing whatever is given here. Here it is about ignore, about retry ignore, and if it is yes no, we will capture yes no there and act accordingly based on the result. Now let us see how we use this VB yes no cancel, VB question. So dim res as VB Msgbox result. Res is equal to Msgbox, and here I'll give 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So here we will give, instead of VB about retry ignore, we will select the question VB question and then plus VB yes no cancel. and then the title is welcome. So if res is equal to vbs, then the message box will say right answer. Else if res is equal to vb no, then we'll give the message box as wrong answer. Else message box cancel. And if. Now let us execute this and see. Run it. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Yes, the right answer. So now I'll run it again. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. I'll say no, wrong answer. Run it again. Now 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. Let us click on cancel. So you clicked on this cancel. So that's how we can give a question and capture the user reply, whether it's yes, no, or cancel. And here I have shown it in a message box, but we can use that result anywhere we like in the further piece of code. Now let us see how we can show the time in message box. I'll delete this and here I'll give message box and say time is space and then ampersand now. So now if I run this, the time is this, it is giving the date time 11/12/2022 10/11/44. Okay, and if you want to write multiple lines in a message box, and just say line 1 ampersand VBCRLF ampersand line 2 ampersand VBCRLF, that is VB carriage return line feed ampersand line 3. Now let us run this. Run. So we got line 1, line 2, line 3 in separate lines. So VBCRLF is the carriage return line feed, which is taking it to the next line. Now let us see the VB default button. So let me delete this part. We'll have hello here, parameter 1, and then we'll have VB yes no cancel plus VB default button. Let us select default button 3. So now we in VBS no cancel, the first one is yes, second one is no, third one is cancel, and our default button is 3. So it should highlight this cancel button. So let us run this. So cancel button has been highlighted. Now let us change this to VB default button 2. So now if I run this, this no button has been highlighted. This is button number 2. So now if I change it to VB default button 1 and then run it, the S button has been highlighted. So this is how we can use this VB default button. Please like, share and subscribe to SQL BI Bytes channel.